Yahweh so free, see for me.
Why are you looking like that? So that
Baby shark.
Baby shark.
Oh, it reminds me of that shark. I like that. Anyways, I don't know.
Have you seen the Nigerian version? Yeah, Agba shark do 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 do. Oh, mommy
When you
shark
did
do.
down.
Oh, you're
My
not
goodness.
recent. You're not recent. I don't know.
I don't know you, Jesus Christ.
But anyways.
But you know, we've had the music break to like calm the tension. That was about
That was a lot of tension. Even me, I started feeling tension, sir.
Yes, so
This
this place was hot.
Allegedly.
This place was hot, allegedly. So let's jump right into the next story. I hope this doesn't, like, we don't start breaking bottles here soon. But, you know, let's jump right into it. So we have Nollywood actor Sylvester Madu has addressed a resurfaced viral video from 2023 that showed him selling clothes in Enugu, clarifying that he does not deal in Okrika second-hand clothes. In a recent interview, Madu admitted it was him in the video, but stated that the merchandise he sells are brand new items imported from the United States, emphasizing that displaying them on the floor does not equate to them being used. The actor, who has been in the clothing business for over 30 years and owns multiple shops, explained that he personally participated in the sales alongside his employees. So there was a period where this video was circulating online, and we all saw him, and people were like, is that him? No, it's not him. You get that kind of back and forth. And then I think at the point he came out and said it wasn't him. So now he has come out to say it was indeed Sylvester. So he said that him putting the clothes on the floor does not mean that it is second-hand, that those clothes he sells are brand new items.
Can I say something?
Of course.
The first thing I would like to say is that there is really no shame in honest living.
Exactly.
So whatever the fiasco was, denying its business, claiming that was its aim, I really think that was not needed. Even if you sell akara by a roadside, so far it is honest. You are not involved in illegal activities and it pays your bills. So you have nothing to be ashamed of. Because in Nigeria today, the amount of people that are leaning towards illegal ways of making money, they are quite
a
much.
lot.
And there's really dignity in labor. So far as you make your money, you even appreciate the money you earn, the money you make, better than when you get it through illegal means. So I really think there's really nothing wrong in selling Okrika.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
You have a point, actually, there, but you know, I've always said it that for their kind of personality or the kind of persons they are, he's an actor and a known actor for that matter, right? So he would always be in the eyes of many, you know. And I wouldn't blame him, so to say. Just like you mentioned, there's nothing bad in, you know, saying this is your truth and this is what you do for a living. But you know how it is now. I don't need to go.
I really don't know, because honestly, if you want to look at what people will say, are these people feeding you? Are they paying your bills?
I get your point. But
So why on earth should you attach so much importance to people's perception of how you make money?
Well, I think what he's saying is he understands the reason why he initially said,
you know, there's something about impression, right? There's something about impression.
When was the last time you saw this man on your screen?
No, we haven't seen him for a while.
That's not to that angle.
No,
right?
that will reflect what I will tell you next, but I just wanted to
No,
ask.
I'm just saying, based on reflection and impression, right? They would always want to give us a picture of the good side of what they do or who they are and all of that.
You mean the luxurious thing?
Thank you. That's what the business is about, right? So I would understand even if he comes and say, "Oh, it was not me, oh, it wasn't me," oh, I would understand, because nobody would want to, you know, paint themselves that bad, you know, in a way.
Well, it's not bad, but it's just not the lifestyle that he wants.
I really understand
the
point that he might want to brand himself a certain way, like I'm this, I'm that, and I'm not just local, But sometimes you really need to go out and touch the grass, like get in touch with reality. Don't forget that this is not, social media is not real life.
Exactly.
And even after you paint a picture up there that you are living large, yeah, you might still have to face your gari and okpa that you eat.
It's not mine.
Yeah, so I really think you really, hold on.
Yeah.
Honestly, fame has paid some people's bills in past times. But is fame really paying your bills?
Are you asking us or?
No, him.
Okay, well, that's another question, because I was going to say, I mean, he was in a time when the movie industry has not like blown up so, you know, unlike what it is now, right? And not going so deep into what he has earned or how much he has made and all of that.
Go deep, Pastor.
I would just say, even the Okrika business is a big business.
Very big. Very
big, right? Even in that Enugu that they are talking about, that's where you have all of this, you know. And I just feel like, for me, as much as he would not want to like say, oh, okay, this is my business, or he even said something about his employee, blah, 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 blah. I understand that part. But I'm just saying, based on who he is in the industry, he would not really want to undersell himself, so to say.
Let me interject something in that aspect. Okay, if you are really not cool with people perceiving you on social media to be that kind of roadside okrika seller, why not rebrand yourself? There are a lot of people online that they really don't have shops, but they just take a corner of their room, a corner of their apartment, maybe paint it white, get a ring light, and advertise the clothes. And when you see just that fraction of their house on social media, you think, oh, this person is filming from a very big store. Everyone has been packaging. I won't call it fake it until you make it. I really feel that their brand, they've been packaging, they've been, you know, finessing it to look better than it actually is. Because let's not forget that brand is everything in this life.
I'm sure you heard this.
Well, he did say that he has been in this business for over 30 years, and he has lots of shops and other employees, and he just decided that day that he was going to go to the field to sell. Sometimes, so let's leave it.
Sometimes we humans, we are the architects of our own misfortune. Because if somebody wants to help you on that social media, so that our white man on the roadside, let me just give him something. Who can get me that man's number? I really want to. But you come out to say, oh, I have multiple shops. You make it difficult.
So
no, but if that's what he said, we will all take it as that.
So ladies, I think as much as we are talking about, let's use him as a case study for other people, right? We've seen scenarios where even other Nollywood actors, both the ones that have acted some of these movies that we grew up knowing, right? You see them saying, oh, they saw this person on the roadside. I remember the popular one, which they said, this guy that speaks a very good English, Hank is his name, that acts all these action movies. They said, oh, they saw him on the road and he was looking all tattered and all of that. Now, it draws a question of what Nollywood is, right? Is there even like a form of, I won't say welfare, because, I mean, they don't even owe anybody any, you know, stuff, but is there like a welfare, so to say, that could take care of some of these guys who have, you know, gone? Because I know that they make a lot of money and they have a lot of association. There's Actors Guild, there's Directors Guild, there's a lot of them actually, right? So can there even be like a welfare to take care of some of these guys that have at least, or anything at all that they could do to like help some of these guys who maybe do not have so much?
I know they're watching and...
Yes, exactly. So
just a question though.
This is something that we throw out there for, you know, for our audience to also see and also reflect, because I don't think because they're in the public eye, they are supposed to be millionaires. They're supposed to, like, I feel like everybody has stages, and sometimes people just tend to
I have a lot to say, but
let's leave this to our audience. So without further ado, this is where we'll draw the curtains today. Thank you for watching PlusTvAfrica Tea Time. So please do comment on our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You know, also click the subscribe button. Leave us with your opinions and what else you'd like to see on your screen. A very big thank you goes to my co-hosts, Deborah and Precious. Thank you very much. And a very
Lona on the show.
The Lona.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I supported you.
I'm the only guy.
Uncertified Lona.
Especially, I'm not sitting with them in the next show.
Your Lona. Where are you for Debbie?
Your Lona no get certificate. Uncertified Lona.
Well, a very big thank you goes to the people behind the camera lens as well. So thank you and have a lovely day.
Bye.